Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before I begin my presentation, let me to introduce myself. My name is Dina Ardilla Wahyu Wiji Lestari. I am a student of physics education at the Semarang State University. In here, I want presentation about work and energy. The word work has a variety of meanings in everyday language. But in physics, work is given a very specific meaning to describe what is accomplished when a force acts on an object and the object moves through a distance. Specifically, the work done on an object by a constant force, constant in both magnitude and direction, is defined to be the product of the magnitude of the displacement time, the component of the force parallel to the displacement. In equation form, we can write W is Fd, where F is the component of the constant force F parallel to the displacement d. Okay, then I want explain about energy. Energy is one of the most important concepts in science. Yet, we cannot give a simple general definition of energy in only a few words. Nonetheless, its specific type of energy can be defined fairly simple. In this chapter, we define translational kinetic energy and some type of potential energy. A moving object can do work on another object its right. A flying cannonball does work on a brick wall it knocks down. A moving hammer does work on a nail it drives into wood. In either case, a moving object exerts a force on a second object which undergoes a displacement. An object in motion has the ability to do work and thus can be said to have energy. The energy of motion is called kinetic energy. From the Greek word kinetikos, meaning motion. We define the quantity is half mv quadratic to be the translational kinetic energy of the object. We have just discussed how an object is said to have energy by virtue of its motion, which we call kinetic energy. But it is also possible to have potential energy, which is the energy associated with force that depend on the position or configuration of an object or object relative to the surroundings. Various types of potential energy can be defined, and each type is associated with a particular force. The spring of a wind-up toy is an example of an object with potential energy. The spring acquired its potential energy because work was done on it by the person winding the toys. As the spring unwinds, it exerts a force and does work to make the toy move. Perhaps the most common example of potential energy is gravitational potential energy. A heavy brick held in the air has potential energy because of its position relative to the earth. The raised brick has the ability to do work, for if it is released, it will fall to the ground due to the gravitational force and can do work on, say, a stake driving it into the ground. Let us seek the form for the gravitational potential energy of an object near the surface of the earth. For an object of mass m to be left vertically, an upward force at least equal to its weight, mg must be exerted on it, say by a person's hand. We therefore define the gravitational potential energy of an object due to Earth gravity. as the product of the object y mg and its height y above some reference level, such as the ground. Okay, that's my presentation about work and energy. I hope you can understand it. Thanks for watching this video and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.